Hello everyone, welcome back. Cyvert is here, coming back with part 9 of What If Deku Had Cremation. Now, where we last left off, Izuku has gone with his team into to finally find where is Dabi right now. And with the help of Red X that he put a tracking device on Dabi, they managed to finally find where he is. Izuku has gone alone because he wants to end this by himself because he is the one that started it. In the end, he find Dabi, in front of the hospital that his mother, Rei Todoroki, is right now in. After Izuku trying to talk with Dabi and, some flames being thrown there and there, in the end he managed to convince him, but and the number 2 hero Endeavor has come into the scene, and Izuku and Dabi has, start working together to defeat, Endeavor. And after, literally punching Endeavor into the ground and putting him in his place, they, run away before any more heroes come into the scene. And Dabi, meet with the other team members, and after eating the dinner, and they just talking about how Izuku and Dabi looks like brothers, while they are getting angry and start slamming the table at the same time, saying at the same time that they are not brothers. In the end, Izuku and everyone just go to sleep. As right now we continue on the next day. Izuku, waking up from his bed as he said, "Good morning," as he hear a sound saying "Good morning." As Izuku, looking on his left side, he see the flames, or the purple, like a demonic flames, the purple flames taking the shape of him. As Izuku said, "What are you doing here? Am I sleeping right now?" As the flame said, "Much. Really? You really think that you're not sleeping right now, huh? You are in sleep, and this is just your headspace, you can say. Or, an empty void." As Izuku said, "So, what do you want?" As the flame said, "I want this world to burn. I want this world to," as Izuku cutting him, saying, yeah, you want to turn this planet into another sun. You're really annoying, Can't you just understand that I will not gonna join you no matter what?" As the flame said, "Much noticed, but you might wanna work with me, because in the future people will gonna look at you as a villain, even if you saw, show the world the truth about Endeavor. They all will gonna look at you as a villain after what you've done. You killed 160 and 156 person. Most of them are innocent. And do you think people will gonna accept you as a hero anymore?" As Izuku said, "No. Once all this will gonna done, I will just gonna give myself into the police. And after I take my punish, I will just gonna go and live with my mother. Even if I will not gonna accept me anymore. I just doesn't want to run away for the rest of my life." As the flames said, "Well, but if you ever wanted to burn this world, I will always be here. One day you will gonna break. One day you will gonna get so angry that you will not be able to control me anymore. And when that time will gonna come, believe me, you will not be able to see the lights of day again." As Izuku, opened his eyes again, seeing that he's still, actually this time waking up, as he said, "Damn it." As he, right now he doesn't wear a shirt, as he, look on his left side on the scar that right now, shining with purple and black colors. As he said, "You asshole flames. Consciousness. What a stupid quirk." As someone, knocking the door saying, "Hungry, friend." As Izuku said, "Yeah, Toei, I'm coming." And after that, Izuku, just get out of his room and meet with everyone. As, Izuku said, Good morning, as Dabi said, good morning, bro. As Izuku said, bro, when did you started calling me bro? As Dabi said, well, from the last day that, Red X put the point that you might actually be the secret love child of my father Endeavor. As Izuku said, come on, Dabi, you really doesn't believe in that, right? Right? As Dabi just looking away, Izuku said, seriously? And after that, everyone just eating the breakfast as fans. So, today we will gonna show the world the truth about Endeavor? Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. But the question is, what kind of channel should we put this information on? As Red X said, well, I have a couple of channels. As he just naming a couple of channels that the people of Japan watching, rapidly in the day. As Izuku said, but how about this? How about we hit two birds with one stone? Dabi? As Dabi said, yeah, bro. What is it? As Izuku said, you still know the place of, the hideout of the League of Villains, right? As Dabi, said, no, you're not serious, aren't you? Are you serious? As Izuku said, yeah. How about we give the information about the hideout of the League of Villains for UA, and that will gonna, make the helicopters of the transporters, be around the place, and when that happen, we will just gonna hack into their system and put the information of Endeavor on the TVs of all Japan. How about this? We will gonna make sure that the League of Villains will not gonna do any more harm, and we will gonna show the world the truth about Endeavor. I think this win. Don't you think this is a good plan? As Dabi actually said, well, this is actually a very great plan. What do you say, guys? Has everyone, agreeing to that? Red X said, so, where's the hideout? Tell me and I will gonna send this information to you, A. As Dabi said, telling him about where's the hideout of the League of Villains? As Red X said, great. Everyone, get ready for the attack in the night. I will gonna send this information to you, A. As everyone nods, and Red X leave the place going to UA. As right now we cut into UA. Principal Nezu making a meeting with the other, teachers and a couple other heroes, including Endeavor, of course. As he said, so, everyone, right now we really need to know where's the hideout of the League of Villains, because it's been 2 days, or maybe even 3, since the last time that we saw Katsuki Bakugo. I really doesn't know what's happening with him right now. As All Might said, we need to find him so fast. Nezu, who knows what kind of things that the League of Villains doing to him right now. I can't even imagine it. As Principal Nezu said, alright, All Might, just calm down. Aizawa, did what I told you about? As Aizawa said, yeah, Principal Nezu. I was, asking a couple of villains that we captured in the USJ, and, just running down the street in the night. And with the help of, that teacher in UA, that he's like a dog, that he have a very strong sense of smell. He just was, helping Aizawa to find the smell of, Shigaraki or something like that. As, Aizawa said, but we didn't find anything. As Principal Nezu said, too bad. Well, we should start searching again. We can't leave. We can't just give up yet. And after that, Principal Nezu getting a message on his computer as he said, wait everyone, please. As he looked in his computer, he said, guys, I think we have find where's the League of Villains is. As, All Might said, what? What do you mean, Principal Nezu? As Principal Nezu's showing them, fill up the computer and showing them the the screen as they see a message with the information about where's the League of Villains right now, and with the signed by Red X and his team. As All Might said, wait, isn't that Red X is one of the team members of Midoriya? Why does he helping us? As, Endeavor said, I thought that they are villains. As Principal Nezu said, technically they are vigilantes. They are just a team of vigilantes that, might find accidentally the hideout of the League of Villains. I doesn't really know if this is a trap or something like that, but this is the only thing that we have right now. And we should, try our luck because we doesn't know what's happening with Bakugo right now. As, All Might agreeing to that and everyone, nodding their heads, getting ready in the night. As we cut back into everyone, right now they are on top of a building. As, Izuku and Dabi just standing, with each other. As, Izuku said, the hideout is there. Dabi saying, normally Shigaraki right now is in the hideout with the League of Villains. You have Toga. She's so obsessed with blood and she using knives. She fighting in close range combat. Mr. Compress, don't let him touch you. And Spinner, he's having such a big sword. Big Sis Mag, he can, he can drag you closer to him by his quirk magnetism. And he can crush your head with his big, I don't even know what's that big thing that Big Sis Mag always carrying it on his back. Whatever is just, I don't know. As he continues saying twice, he can duplicate anyone. And those technically all the team members for right now. And of course, Kirigiri, he can teleport you, so get ready. Izuku said, alright, I'm gonna burn them down into crisp. As, Fen said, ooh, when did you start to talk like a villain? As Izuku said, sorry, it's just, I just feel weird. As Dabi, said, what? Is it about that weird purple flames that you're talking about all day and night? As Izuku said, yeah. He telling me to, burn this world and turn it into crisp and try, just turn into this planet into another sun. Telling me to kill anyone that I see. As Dabi said, it must be suck to have someone in your head telling you to become a villain while you are trying to become a hero, huh? Well, don't worry, I'm here to help you. As, Dabi put his hand on Izuku's shoulder. Friends start chuckling, saying, seriously, both of you are basically brothers. As Dabi, engulfed his right with Cremation while Izuku engulfing his left, saying at the same time, we're not brothers. And after that, suddenly the wall of the hideout of the League of Villains blew up, revealing All Might as they hear a sound saying, I am here. As Izuku said, well, looks like this is our chance. Well, Fen, and, also, what was, Smile, come with me. Dabi, and Red X and, Atoe stay there. As they just stay there while Izuku and Fen and, Smile jump in. As, All Might is just fighting against him. Big Sis Mag giving him a punch in his face, while, Spinner was about to throw his, blade on Gran Torino, but before that happened, Smile jumped in front of him and said, nah, don't you know that is bad to hit an old man? As he got hold of the, the sword and immediately flip, Spinner on his back and smash him into the ground. As Finn right now got hold of, Shigaraki by using his grass sword. And Izuku had just got hold of Toga. As, All Might said, young Midoriya, what are you doing here? As Izuku said, isn't it obvious I'm trying to help you? As, Bakugo is right now not here. As All Might said, where's young Bakugo? As Izuku said, I don't know. As, Shigaraki said, what? You brat, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Where is Dabi right now? Where is Dabi when you need him? And after that, All Might said, fine, young Midoriya, we will gonna talk about your problem later, but Shigaraki, Give up. Tell me where's young Bakugo and where's your boss? Where is All for One? As Shigaraki said, this is not fair. This is not fair. You brat ruined everything. You ruined everything for me in the USJ, and now you ruin it for me here. Where is UW, you asshole? As after that, a weird, goo cover everyone there, except the heroes, including Izuku, Smile, and even, Fen. Red X watching this using his binoculars as he said, guys, looks like there's something weird happening. As Dubby said, what is happening? As he, show him what's happening. Dubby said, we need to go there. Red X said, don't worry, I have a tracking device on Midori. We will just gonna know where they are going the moment they will gonna leave. As after they've been teleported away, Izuku and, taking off his oxygen mask because he started coughing, saying, damn it, disgusting. As, Smile on his left side say, ooh, technically that was actually delicious. Do it another time. As Finn said, yeah, that was disgusting in some weird way. As after that, Izuku said, alright, what is happening here? As he heard a sound from behind saying, why am happening here, young Midoriya? It's finally nice to meet you. You have such a great talents indeed, and such a powerful quirk. I would really love you to join my organization. Or, to join the side with Shigaraki. So, what do you say about that? As Izuku turned around, he see a guy wearing a suit and a black weird mask. As Izuku said, who are you? As, Izuku's getting ready to fight. As the guy said, oh, didn't All Might already told you? My name is All for One. And what do you say about my offer? As Izuku said, let me tell you what I say about your offer. As he immediately throw a beam of cremation at All for One. All for One putting his hand in front of him, using air cannon throw such a big wave of air at Izuku, sending him, Izuku and Smile and, Finn into the building. Izuku, using his cremation to protect himself, while Finn just using his grass sword to make like a tentacle and got hold of himself. Smile just taking the hit to, get more power since his quirk is, absolute absorption. Izuku said, damn it, what was that? As All for One said, do you like it? 3 enhancement quirk, 1 air quirk, and also a muscle augmentation. Such a powerful quirks, and is such a great combine to make air cannon. I can give you lots of quirks if you joined me. Some quirks that might actually be useful to you, like ability to, be resistant to flames. As Izuku said, I'm not interested, as he jumped at All for One again. But before that happened, something jumped in front of him and give him a punch directly in his face as Izuku being thrown away. And when he look in front of him, he see the high-end Nomu, or Hood to be, to for short. As Izuku said, what the hell? As the Nomu said, Midoriya, you asshole, I'm gonna kill you. As after that, Hood immediately go at Izuku with the right hook. Izuku tried dodging to the left, but Red put Hood putting his left hand in front of Izuku and throwing explosion at him, throwing him away. As Izuku, got hold of himself, saying, "What the hell? That is." As All for One said, "Do you like what I did to your friend, Bakugo? It was such a great quirk of him. Explosion. Such a very powerful quirk. And it's will gonna be very useful to me, or for him in this situation. I gave him a couple others. Like, for example, as, Hood start flying into the air and going at Izuku, got hold of him, from his chest and start flying up into the air. Izuku said, Bakugo, what's happening with you? As Bakugo, or, Hood said, I hate you. You will die. And after that, Bakugo, or Hood, throwing Izuku in the air and creating like 4 tentacles going right at Izuku, ready to throw an explosion too, as Izuku, creating like a shield of Cremation to protect himself. And after the explosion being thrown at Izuku, Izuku starts flying, saying, Bakugo, please come down. We can fix that. Fix this. There's a way to fix it. Please, just come down. Come to your sanity, as Bakugo said, who is Bakugo? Die, you brat. As he immediately going at Izuku, getting ready to throw an explosion, Izuku said, damn it, this is not helping anything. He's already long gone. As he heard a sound in his head, said, so, why don't you just burn him? Burn him. He's the one that started everything. He's the one that created me. Burn him. I want him dead. And maybe I can agree on you becoming a hero. As Izuku said, damn it, you've shut up in my head. As Bakugo immediately throw an explosion at Izuku. Izuku dodging into the left and throw a cremation beam at Hood head. And after that, when the fire clears up, Izuku, seeing that his head has gone away, as Izuku said, as the head starts regenerating, saying, you not hurting me, I am invincible. And after that, using his leg, immediately kick Izuku in his stomach, making Izuku throw blood out of his mouth. And after that, creating 2 other tentacles, throwing them directly through Izuku's leg and through his, shoulder. As after that, he immediately got hold of Izuku and using another tentacle, throwing it directly on Izuku's left eye. Slashing his eye, but not making him blind, as Izuku, start falling from the sky, and while he's falling, he's just hearing in his head, come on, do it already. You are a demon. You are the flame demon. Why don't you accept your truth? Show them the truth about your power. Show them how much heat that you can always make. Show them the power of your flames. Show them how much you can become stronger than this. And after that, Izuku getting angry, and he opened his eyes, revealing that his eyes become, purple. And Hood, right now flying at Izuku from above, throwing more tentacles at Izuku and getting ready to throw explosion with them, as he said, die! And after that, the explosion being thrown at Izuku, but when the smoke clears, they doesn't see anything. And while that happening, is All Might is already fighting against the, All for One, while Smile and also Finn, after the other team members has finally come into the scene, fighting against the League of Villains. As, All Might asking All for One what happened with Bakugo, All for One telling him, well, Bakugo is right here, don't you see it? Isn't that his quirk? Oh, wait, he's actually that. That body is Bakugo body. Or you can say the new body. As All Might getting angry, and after the explosion being thrown at Izuku, the smoke clears, revealing that the tentacles that been thrown at Izuku has already melted away. And Izuku right now flying with 2 purple horns on his head and 2 wings on his back, as a voice, like 2 voices talking at the same time, saying, now, burn! As he put his hand in front of him and throw a beam of flames at, Hood. After the flames, clears up, Izuku doesn't see in front of him anything, as he said, he's dead. As he hears a sound on his left saying, who is dead? As Izuku looking on his left, seeing that Hood managed to throw his head away before the flames get to him. And after that, he starts regenerating, saying, you are no match for me. No matter how hot your flames, you will always be a demon. And I will gonna kill you. As Izuku said, well, then come at me. Show us what you can do. And after that, Hood going at Izuku with a right hook to throw an explosion, while Izuku going with the left, fire punch. As Izuku throwing the punch on Hood's face while Hood throwing the explosion on Izuku's face, throwing them both away as, smile on the ground saying, ho ho, damn, this is a great fight, as he got, a hit by Big Sis Meg throwing like his, metal, that big thing, immediately punch him on his head with using it, as he said, focus on your fight, you idiot, as Smile said, ouch, that didn't hurt at all, as, we cut back into Izuku fight as Izuku start chuckling as Hood, flying saying, what's wrong, what, it's so funny, as Izuku said, the heat, the fire is so warm. It's burning me. I love it. And after that, he going at Hood, throwing punches left and right while he's just laughing crazy. And Hood just can't take it anymore, as Izuku just got hold of him and start flying into the air saying, now I'm gonna burn you. And after that, he just going further and further, everyone just seeing like a purple star in the air as they just seeing Izuku going farther and farther, and Hood said, I hate you, Midoriya. I always hated you, as Izuku said, yeah, I could say the same thing about you, Bakugo. And after that, Izuku said, the demonic flames, as he immediately blew up with like 300 meters explosion of demonic flames covered the whole, the whole sky. The sky turned into purple, as All For One is just clapping saying, great. Your students have a very powerful quirk indeed, All Might. I wish that Midoriya will gonna join me after this, as All Might said, you monster. As just fighting against all for one, as Izuku after obliterating the body of Bakugo, or what was used to be Bakugo, he's just flying in the air saying what have I done? I killed him. I killed my own friend. Why did I do this, Bakugo? I'm so sorry for everything. I'm so sorry. I couldn't come in perfect time to save you. I couldn't do it. As after that, he heard a sound in his head said, stop crying, you brat. But to be honest with you, I'm right now satisfied. Maybe after we kill that person with the suit, I will gonna give you an ability to use my flames as much as you want. Or maybe even become a hero, because right now I'm so happy. As Izuku said, you shut up, you're the one that manipulated me to do this. As the flames, and Izuku has said, but do you really think that there was a way to get Bakugo back? No, I'm sure that you doesn't think that, right, Midoriya? You know there wasn't a way for him to come back. Even if he was talking, he doesn't have a consciousness. He was just a vessel for quirks. Now, get down there and kill that idiot with the suit. As Izuku said, shut up, I just doesn't want to hear your voice anymore. And after that, Izuku started flying down using, demonic flames. But before he got close into the explosion, into the arena, All Might has already using Texas Smash and killed, or defeated All For One, as Izuku got down by the side of everyone else, as, they already defeated the League of Villains, as Izuku, just turned his flames off, and he said, alright guys, what's now? As Red X said, well, we defeated the League of Villains. All Might has already defeated All For One. And you, Izuku said, Bakugo was that Nomu. As, Fen said, did Bakugo was that Nomu? Seriously? As Izuku said, yeah, he was that, but I just put him out of his misery. As Fen said, hey, you seem sad. As Izuku said, yeah, even if he was technically hating me, I kind of was seeing him as an old friend, but now at least he can, rest in peace. As, Red X said, alright, but now, get, you know, Dabi, Izuku, could you please press this button? As, Red X put a button in front of Izuku and, Dabi, as Dabi looked at Izuku and said, are you ready? As Izuku nodded and said, always ready. And after that, they pressed the button. And while everyone, Kirishima and the other, people in the city and everyone just, watching the fight from the TVs, the suddenly the TVs start to, this the screens start to glitch out and it's reveal a photo of Izuku and Dabi. As Dabi being the first one to speak, saying, for everyone that's hearing this, my name is Dabi, also known as Toya Todoroki, the first son of the hero number 2 Endeavor. And I am a villain. Why? I will gonna tell you the story. As Izuku continues saying, Endeavor has hurted his family a lot and always abused them, trying to make them heroes, make them something they doesn't want to become. He forced, Rei Todoroki into a quirk marriage with him so he can create a child that is so powerful to defeat All Might. And after that, Dabi was the first son of him. As Dabi continues saying, when I born, my body was meant for ice quirks, but I got his flames, or cremation, which made my body what it looks like right now. When I use my quirk, my body burn, and this is the result of my quirk. Endeavor looked at me as a failure, as something that doesn't deserve to be existed. So he didn't care at me at all. Izuku continues saying, after that, he started, trying to create another child and end up with 2 others. Both of them considered them as failures because they didn't have fire. In the end, he ended up with Shoto Todoroki, his 4th son, which have a perfect quirk, half ice, half hot, half cold, shooting flames from his left and ice from his right. Endeavor put him in his own house, away from his brothers and mother, to make sure that he will gonna become the number 1 hero in the future. Dabi continues saying, one day there was a house that burning. I was there. Shoto was under a rubble while the house is still burning, and he was unconscious. I tried to help him, but I couldn't. Tried to save my youngest brother. Endeavor came through the place. I told him to help me to save Shoto, but he immediately pushed me out of the way, making me fall on my back and a rubble fall out on top of me. And after that, he just saved Shoto and left me there to burn alive. That is my story. After that, I was considered as dead, but I still alive, or at least this what's left for me, as they just showing photos and information about how all Endeavor was putting how Shoto got his car and why Rei Todoroki right now in the hospital and everything, as they just surprise. Endeavor watching this is just surprise, as All Might, looking at Izuku and the other members of team while he's just watching this, the other people just watching this and start, telling, saying that Endeavor is a villain and everything, and start, to act, quite nice with Dabi, hearing his story and how he became what he's today. And also Izuku told them about his own part of the story, how he being framed by Dabi, what Dabi did and all his, crimes, and why Izuku burned a lots of people because he couldn't control his quirk, as All Might is just, looking at the team of Izuku. And after that, All Might just looking at Izuku and his team, as, Fen said, come on, Izu, Dabi, let's go, as he put his hand on Izuku's shoulder and said, come on, Izu bro, let's go, as Izuku said, Fen, you know that want to be a hero, right? I can't go with you, as Fen said, but come on, you know they were gonna throw you in prison. Dobby, are you seriously gonna stay? As Dobby said, I'm tired of running away. I I just want to go back to my family. So you can leave, as Fen said, alright. And before I go, here, as he gave like a potion for Izuku, said, drink it and it's will gonna heal your eye. As Izuku said, thank you, Fen. But this words, keep my words in your mind. When I became a hero, I'm gonna capture you. As Fen said, well, I will gonna prepare a couple of fire-resistant potions when that time will gonna come. And after that, Fen and the other members of the team, which is Red X and Smile, go. Yeah, they tried to take Atawe, but Atawe is just saying, no, friend, I don't want to leave, as they in the end managed to take Atawe away from there. Izuku and Dabi right now just looking at All Might, while All Might just looking at them smiling. Dabi put his hand in his pocket while Izuku put his hand on the back of his head and start walking towards All Might. As Izuku asks, saying, so, what will you gonna do after getting out of the prison? Dabi said, well, I really missed that. I really want to hug my mother once again. What are you gonna do? As Izuku answered, said, I was gonna say the same thing. And after that, they just bump fists together and All Might, come closer to him, saying, I'm happy for what you did, young Midoriya. As Izuku said, sorry for all the trouble. As All Might said, don't worry, I'll make sure that you're gonna get out of the prison as soon as possible. And after that, the police just take Izuku and Dabi, while the other members just left the place. And by the help of Principal Nezu pulling some strings, and after Izuku and Dabi showed the world the truth about Endeavor, the people got a little bit want them out of the prison, which make the government take them out of the prison much more sooner than they wanted them to be in. And now we cut into 1 month after this incident, after Izuku and Dabi get out of the prison. As Izuku right now wearing just a blue t-shirt with his mother walking into a weird place, as Inko said, are you sure of this, Izuku? As Izuku said, oh come on mom, they told us to come here. They, invited us on dinner, so we can't just refuse. As Izuku start knocking on the door, and when the door open, it's revealed that Dabi is actually opening the door, as he said, oh hey Midoriya. Hey bro, as Izuku said, hey Dabi, as Dabi said, you can call me Toya. As Izuku said, yeah, I like Dabi more. As Dabi said, you must be Izuku mother. Nice to meet you. As Inko quite weird looking at Dabi, as she said, nice to meet you, Toya. My son Izuku talked about you a lot. As Dabi said, yeah, we got a lot through together. Come on in. We are waiting with you. We are waiting for you on the dinner. And after that, when they come into the house, they see, Rei Todoroki and her 3 other sons just sitting on the table talking. As, Fuyumi said, oh, Toya, welcome back. And is this Izuku that you talked about? As Dabi said, yeah, he is. Come on, sit down. And after that, Izuku just sit down by the side of Dabi and start eating. Izuku just eating with his left arm while Dabi eating with his right. They just eating like perfectly the same, as Todoroki or Shoto said, are you seriously not my father's secret love child? As Izuku said, I'm not your brother. Why can't you accept this truth? As Dabi said, come on, Shoto, stop annoying Izuku. So, what are you gonna do tomorrow, bro? As Izuku said, well, tomorrow Aizawa told us that we will gonna, do some sort of, last, I mean, what was it called? The the hero license exam, so yeah, I'm getting ready for it. Are you ready for it, Shoto? As Shoto said, yeah, I'm ready for it. Thanks for Toya, he taught me a couple of moves with my flames. As Izuku said, that's good thing. As Dabi said, I can't teach you a couple of tricks with my Cremation. As Izuku said, seriously? I would really like to. And also, I really need someone to keep an eye for me when I use my demonic flames. As Dabi said, alright, you can come tomorrow here. How about this? As Izuku said, agreed. And after that, they all just enjoy a nice meal, a nice dinner. Rei, Todoroki, and Inko are just talking together while Dabi and, Izuku and the others are just talking. Endeavor has gone into, Tartarus after the information that Izuku and Dabi told the world, give for the world about the truth of, the truth of Endeavor. Dabi, just live with his family while Izuku finally come back into UA. And this is gonna leave it off, guys. This is the end of the series. I hope that you enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. And don't worry, guys. This is not the last time that you will see me, and it will gonna be soon the next time that you will gonna see me. And of course, I didn't make like the 100 special or something like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this series. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what do you think about this series and what do you think will gonna be the next series. Well, I have nothing more to say then. Severed was here.